Well, Grand Canyon done. Now for Phoenix.
I think that's in Arizona. I don't
think
know.
this is. Yes, this is. We gotta fight 3 mechs and they're invisible. Crap.
3 invisible mechs.
Or transparent, I don't. I just know I'm not gonna face them. I'm going to circle around, then face them.
Radar could be jammed. Please destroy all target areas in the above-ground buildings to knock out the radar jamming and
Just
avoid
something
surprise
weird to
attacks
think
from
about
the
3
enemy.
invisible mechs.
What's that?
This mission
Like,
goes
I
by the
can't put my
colony.
finger on it. It just makes me... It makes me feel like there's something it's making me think of, but I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah. I think of a mobile suit from C called the Blitz. It goes invisible or transparent. That's what I know.
Yeah, it's definitely not C. The only Gundam I remember by name is Aegis.
Oh yeah, the transforming one.
Yeah, the really cool one that blew itself up.
Or the really cool one that for some reason doesn't get added to Justice. Like you get Strike Freedom.
Yeah.
Justice. Aegis Justice. Or
Yeah, it had a...
it had Infinite Justice. Why I'm like pointing this out is Strike Gundam. Well, Kira piloted Strike Gundam. Then the Freedom Gundam. Then their Strike Freedom. Catherine, the Aegis. Then the Justice. But then you can argue he piloted the Savior. But then gets a Justice. Infinite Justice. I would have just
watched David for so long.
well, I'm just like naming convention. I don't mind in certain ways, but if it connects, I'm fine. Like Strike Freedom, but Infinite Justice. I wouldn't mind like Savior Justice or Ashian or what was it called again?
Aegis?
Aegis Justice. But
Mech got full on replaced in Seed, so it makes kind of sense that they might just drop it all together.
I forgot what's going on with machine guns. Okay, mechs. Mechs. Hopefully I have enough to get. Crap.
Not enough money.
Not enough. Oh well. I'll just make do with what we got. I may have to unequip the shotgun. Okay. Let's see here. When I get no, I'll keep the shotgun. This will just do fine. Start.
This place is pretty run down. Like
Ah,
a
the
town
Old
in an
West.
old western. A radar jamming station is located
Just
here.
missing a tumbleweed.
The number of target
Reminds me of the
areas
first
and
level
enemies
of,
seem limited.
God hand.
That's it.
Let's mop this area up ASAP.
Game I'd really like to get my hands on.
Game that's, well,
Jody,
could be at that
sorry,
store,
bud.
or
These guys
again, it's a rare
might slow me
game.
down.
If it's a rare game, it's in the golden case or the cases.
I wasn't there for too long, so I didn't get a chance to look at it too much.
Major,
Okay.
Michael Wilson.
Wait, date? Never mind. We're not the military.
Tarnished the good name of the U.S. military
Never
and
mind.
your reputation as a hero.
And now you'll die for it.
Use the sounds.
Whatever.
Oh, whatever.
This is like starring in John Ford's My Darling Clementine. Wanna find out who gets to play Wyatt Earp?
Yeah, I'm now curious if that's a real thing.
Posing as a
I'm
hero
guessing
in
it
an
is,
old
but
western
I don't
film.
know it.
Since you're surrounded now, how about heading for high ground?
Would move, but I want to get to.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued.
one pip.
Okay. Run away. Ah, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. What the f-
Yeah, you're overheating yourself.
Radar trouble. How about we make a fresh start by destroying the enemy's radar jamming facility?
I do like that.
That's a radar
That,
jamming installation.
yeah, your
Best
boost, it
medicine
will
for
drain
that
your shield
kind
and
of headache.
actually hurt you, but you can get some extra time out of it.
If you're doing it right. Okay, now I'm gonna switch to these to make it go a little faster.
Now the stealth function of the enemy's heavy special mobile armor is knocked out. Now that's refreshing. Kind of like sunrise on an early summer morning.
It's a weird question to ask mid-video, but, like, is there any games that you really enjoy that you really plan on ever playing for a channel?
Well, games that I wouldn't want to play for the channel. It's more like I don't know if we could play, or it's more like our people would be amused how difficult it is to play.
But, like, an example I'd give is, like, I would never want to play something like God Hand on the channel.
Okay. Well, there's also a question, guys. I won't play, but would you play?
Well,
The defense strength is high against
yeah, I'd more mean just, like, something that more likely you'd be the one to play it, but you
You're not playing on the
won't
channel.
play it. For the channel.
Somewhere.
'Cause, like, either of us could play something like, because of talking about it earlier, something like Uncharted, but I'm not going to be playing it because it's very much your territory.
Planning on running, Major?
I'd say anything maybe tactical, but I'd be okay with playing that, but yeah. That is a difficult question for me.
The only reason I even thought of it is because, like, yeah, I would never want to play God Hand. Something like that you need to get that good so you can just play the game on easy.
I'll have to come back to it, but I'd say maybe the old. FF14. I would say that.
Yeah, it's a. If we ever did an FF14 thing, it would definitely just be like a one-off or something.
That would be live stream period. Because it's
Oh yeah, we could do like get together type stuff.
yeah, but that's like because of the PvP area. I've just now got to the second expansion, and it's just
Yeah, I know about the like not wanting to spoil or anything, but since I'm still on the fence on whether or not I'm even gonna get to play that game, I've been listening to the music and all that. I love one of the bosses that is in Shadowbringers. Yeah, so I can't talk about it.
Yeah, you can, because I'm literally, like, I got a Heaven Sword, and I'm just at I'm just now at level cap for that part. The level cap is apparently level 60.
Fine! Back in the day, you would have never turned your back on the enemy.
I'm gonna turn my back, I just gotta destroy the thing first.
The Major's been sighted.
Roger! Watch your back! Don't forget that he's a war hero!
Bringing it opposite to the question I just asked, is there anything that you super do want to end up playing on the channel?
I think we had a discussion, but you know that because you're okay with that. The Tales of Symphonia.
Oh yeah, I'm looking super forward to doing that. Tales Symphonia is one of my two favorite Tales games, like tied for favorite. So
Mine is Cecilia 1 and 2.
They're really good. They're not my favorite ones, but they are really good games. Xillia 2 has the one little issue though of the whole having to pay off your debt throughout the whole game. I haven't paid for it.
Because I refuse to go New Game Plus for it.
I did it.
Well, no, like, I want to see if it's possible just to do it without New Game Plus.
I did New Game Plus. I did it on my first run through.
Ah. But did you buy DLC for that or no?
I got double money. That's it.
I don't know if I have double money or not.
Or no, I paid real money to get double money in game in all others. Yeah, I just shortened the grind by half. Not even.
I just wanted to see if it was possible to, like, just see without anything.
It's completely possible. It's just, the only reason I bought that thing was because I wanted to continue the story. Wow, you just melted that guy.
I'm not gonna get it. I know that. I hope I got the weight right.
Shaq, Paul, and Randy.
Yeah.
I feel like those are references.
I think it's.
But, like, I can only think of one thing for Shaq, and I don't know anything that would tie to that for Paul and Randy.
Come on, come on. Yeah, yep. Hit. Again, why I don't know, I can't see if the rocket hits or not. There we go.
Was it a cutscene for each one going down?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, it definitely is harder to see when you hit something when you're also firing the chain gun.
And also, it's like, it is possible for a missile to hit rocket.
I don't think it says hit when you hit one of the rockets out of the air. And down goes Randy.
Stupid! Randy, Tim, it ain't over till it's over.
What's that? Oh yeah, when you kill these, you can get the energy pods, and just gotta remember off camera to do this to the same to Shaq.
I'm guessing I'm gonna end it right when you're done.
This time it's perfect.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, it ends like once he's gone. I can't get the third one. I have to really do it off camera.
Major,
That's a little unfair, but oh well.
It's an
It's an
old
old
game.
It gets a lot of passes for stuff like that.
Yeah. It's like, I like it before, like, back then, this game can't get away with it. 5 years or 10 years later. Okay, now I can get away with it.
not too good. I'm not the hero type.
Not the hero type.
I'm just doing my job as president.
No. That's not part of the job.
Damn, like, I have to reply with, I'm just doing a job as the president. Still being a hero. Yeah. Okay, so I missed a few hostages, but oh well.
It's missed like half of them.
Half of them are explosives, and basically I kind of screwed up because of the 3 mechs together. And they saw me, so
Understandable. Oh yeah. President Wilson had taken the West by storm. With no legs left to stand on, Hawk's coup d'etat forces had no choice but to go on the retreat. Resistance was gaining steam, and all at once, cities across America began to rise up and fight back. thanks to Michael Wilson's huffing and puffing, the winds of freedom were blowing again, stronger than ever. However, Richard Hawk had a black heart and an unwavering ambition. Soon as the course of history would did I mess that up? Soon the course of history would do yet another about face?
Do another about face. DNA corresponder
Yeah.
Peter Michael Ducklin.
Jody, what's the situation across America?
I've never seen the phrase about face. It feels like an up-dog joke.
Our forces have retreated from the western states.
Yes.
This
This should kick the resistance movement into high gear.
I can't wait.
I just noticed I've done the smile on Wilson's face.
this smile just. The face of the president, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like a child at their 5th birthday.
Happy thinks he is a child. I mean, seriously, president gets a mech and does this.
Well, hey, he's at least 35 years old. I think that's the requirement, age-wise.
Metal Wolf, thanks to your efforts, the stage is set for a united revolt in the West. I'm considering moving ahead. However, before this takes place, I'd like to meet you in person to talk. I'll contact you with the details later.
I need to look up the
President,
soundtrack to this
what
game.
do you
It's
think?
it's not like totally my cup of tea, but the song that's playing in the background right now, I need to hear it clearly.
I've been wanting to meet him too.
So let's get
Apparently
you
the-
together.
I don't know if it's true or not, but you remember the opening of the song or the beginning or the song that plays on the menu? Apparently there's vocals near for them to add.
Sure.
Unless I'm mishearing.
Well, there are vocals in this one as well.
Well, no, it's like when it plays the instrumental, but then for some random reason near the end, singing.
But before that, we'll head east. Until we take back all of
No,
America,
just-
there's no rest.
For no
the
understandable
wicked.
reason, just end up remembering the Dragon's Dogma main theme, the original one.
The one that's basically for some reason
It
Japanese.
starts off all nice and instrumental, and then just like so J-rock.
Yeah, the J-Rock.
You said
I
it,
love
Mr.
that theme,
President.
but it's so jarring.
Well, it is from Capcom?
Yeah,
Well, Jody, at
they got
long
rid of it
last,
for
we
something
head
more
east.
thematically fitting for the rest of the game, but
Oh, that sucks.
yeah.
We'll reach the East Coast in a flash.
Hey, if we ever play the game and we use my copy, which is the original version, it still has it.
Yeah.
Metal Wolf, planning on wiping out New York this time? You enemy of the people, I, Richard Hawk, won't let you get away with it. I, Richard Hawk, will uphold American
Well, that's bullshit.
justice without fail.
You can only hold one.
Yeah, also he would have shot one of them.
Suck on my missile punch.
Wrong side.
I would love to see like a remade version of this game, but I'm very happy it's just an HD release.
Same. I'm so if they ever did make it 2, which is a long shot. It would be hilarious. The president versus the Prime Minister of Canada.
And the last great
But that's-
American hero.
Is that too over the top or just no?
I don't know, like you mentioning that, I could genuinely see them doing like for a Metal Wolf Chaos 2 type of game, just having it set in Canada instead. So you're playing as the Prime Minister.
Just apologizing a lot.
Justice is always victorious in the end.
You just leveled
Long
half
live
of
the
a city.
USA.
Yeah, right.
Dear fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where freedom in the United States wasn't built in a day. Good news, finally. Finally, the evil has been crushed. This evening, Metal Wolf, who suddenly showed up in New York, was thoroughly beaten to a pulp by Richard Hawk, piloting a special heavy mobile armor unit. He annihilated the evil. Occurring at the same time from a confidential covert operation. We have also learned that underground terrorists and Metal Wolf sympathizers in hiding were captured in succession all around the country. Although martial law will continue until we are sure that your safety can be completely secured, for today and today only, let's celebrate this victory. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your Freedom Point Man.
Yeah, it really doesn't sound as loud in our ears. Why is it so loud in the recordings?
It'll probably be different. Again, I did tweak with the volume, so maybe we won't have that problem, but I could be wrong.
And those phony visuals.
Yeah, so wait, all that was in CG.
What's with that?
Huh.
Special
Again, it's-
effects don't even beat a Hollywood B movie.
Well, this game is a Hollywood B video game.
Well, it's not Hollywood, it's Japan.
Richard's up to
That's
his
Japan,
old
but-
tricks again.
Yeah. It's a very B game.
Richard's up to his old tricks again. So basically, how he became vice president is by visuals.
Mr. President,
But the president
according to
chooses the vice
Special
president, if I'm not
Intelligence
mistaken.
Eh.
Like, this whole game is just Michael Wilson got backstabbed.
hard. Actually, we lost contact with the resistance leader too.
We have?
It appears all the resistance activities have gone south.
Jody, those that died are imposters. I am still here.
So,
Believe in your own justice. I
They
won't
were fighting
lose
this
to
war on
that
their own
false
originally.
prophet.
Yeah.
So what if people started giving up on them? They're still around.
And the reason is
And the reason is?
because I'm the president of the United States of America.
Mr. President,
There's no time for self-pity. Jody, get me up to speed on the situation.
No matter
in the
where
East.
you sit and like your political standings and all that, gotta agree. It'd be better, or it'd be great if America actually got a president this passionate about their country at some point or another.
You never know, but again, I can't speak to the U.S.
Yeah. Hawk's military government was waging war against more than just the resistance. The American people too came under fire. Hawk called it civilian re-education
Program.
the civilian re-education program. But what it really entailed was I can't read all of a sudden.
Was the surrender of all private
Properties.
properties to a government-controlled resonating system.
Rationing system.
Rationing system, okay. U.S. citizens were trafficking overseas or used as lab rats for weapons testing.
The weak and unworthy were trampled down. Soon all of America and its freedoms were paved over by thick, oppressive asphalt of tyranny. It was Hawk's eugenic wet dream that an unprecedented constitutional crisis, but also the next chapter of the President Wilson saga as he continued to rise up against his former running mates' injustices. DNN correspondent Peter McDonald.